Right, so behind me here I've got this black Mark 7 Golf. I might have clickbaited this video a little bit, like maybe fake Golf R or Golf R replica or diesel Golf R wannabe, somewhere along them lines. It's a very good looking car, but what's really important about this video is one, yeah, it is a nice car and we are going to talk in detail about this car, but two, what's very, very important is what my plans are with this car. All right, let's get on with the intro, get on with the walk around, and then I'll explain to you what I'm planning to do with this car. Yeah, imagine filming a big section of a video and then realising that the mic weren't plugged in. Well done, Cal. So I'm going to film the walk around again, but this time with a mic. So yeah, it's a Mark 7 Volkswagen Golf GT, guys. So it's not a Golf R. I'm sure a lot of you would have spotted that, probably from the steering wheel, which was the biggest giveaway sign that this is not a Golf R, but also the fact that I mentioned the word diesel in the intro. So it's a Golf GT. They're offered as a diesel or a 1.4 petrol. This is a diesel version, 2 litre diesel, 4-cylinder engine, and it produces about 150 horsepower. So it ain't a massive amount of power, but the Volkswagen Golf is like the go-to car for so many people. It's one of the most versatile cars on the planet. You've got like the Vauxhall Astra in the Vauxhall world, and then you've got the Volkswagen Golf in the Volkswagen world. Now, this car here, I bought it off one of my subscribers, Lewis Thompson. Shout out to Lewis. He's a long-time subscriber. He's been supporting my channel since back when I had my GTR. I actually done like a little sticker giveaway years ago in my GTR, and I went and picked, or I tried to pick Lewis up at his house in Dunstable, and he actually wasn't there, annoyingly. I might be able to put some footage up of that right now. Right, so the next one is Lewis Thompson, also in Dunstable. Oh man, Lewis works every other Saturday morning, and today is that Saturday morning that he's working, so let's go on to the next one. So yeah, this is a 14 plate car. Lewis has reached out to us because it's time for a change, and he's been daily driving this car. He absolutely loved it. You can see that he's looked after it. He's done a few little personal touches to it, like we'll talk about the wheels in a sec, but little set of 4D plates there, probably from your car edge. I like them. The GTs have got a few touches over a normal Golf, like little chrome inserts in the front of the bumper there, and the grille, and then the gloss black dash inserts on the inside. Now, Lewis has put these Golf R Cadiz wheels on this car, which is why it to me passes as almost like a Golf R looking car. It does look like a Golf R because of them wheels. Obviously in black as well, this car looks amazing with them wheels, and it's got a nice set of Michelin tyres as well. Now as we wander around the rear, there's a bit more to talk about actually on the wheel front, but we'll talk about that shortly. As we walk around to the rear, it's got the twin exhaust, a bit like a Golf R, not quite as beefy or meaty as a Golf R exhaust, but it does look like quite an attractive car for a diesel anyway. That looks really good. And what's really cool about this car over a Golf R actually is it's got the dark rear lights, right, which are very similar to the Mark 7.5 Golf R rear lights. What's also similar about these lights to a Mark 7.5 Golf R rear lights is the fact that they have sweeping indicators. What a feature that is. They look amazing. So I was quite impressed to see that, and that is better than a Mark 7 Golf R, because a Mark 7 Golf R doesn't actually have that. Now if we go back to the sides, going back to the wheel conversation now, these wheels have also got spacers on them, so it sits quite spaced. Do you know what I might do actually? Let me just start the engine and straighten them wheels. So I think a lowered car, because that's something that I haven't yet mentioned, I just dropped the word lowered in there, guys. Lowered cars look better when the wheels are straight, so let me just straighten them wheels quickly, one sec. Hop in here. 119,000 miles, by the way, guys. Didn't mention that, but there we go. Diesel off. Look, it's so much like a Golf R in here, isn't it? Look at this. Apart from that steering wheel, we're going to talk about that steering wheel in a sec, and we're also going to talk about what my plans are with this car, because I've not yet told you what I'm going to be doing with this car. So let's just undo the window, because don't want it looking itself. Straighten them wheels, yeah, and then wander over in this direction over here. It's covered in binker dust now. The binker dust is a bloody nightmare, but look at that car. It is sitting a little bit lower than a normal Golf. It's got the Cadiz wheels, which is a bit different to a normal Golf, and it's got wheel space as well, which is all things that I love to do to a car. So it's sitting pretty, looking pretty. It's got a nice practical 2-litre diesel engine under the bonnet. I've not yet driven it. We're going to do that shortly, and we're going to do draggy times. But at this point of the video, what we're going to do is jump in, go through HPI, and talk to you about what I want to do with this car. Such a cool looking car, man. And even the fact that it's like practical, I love that. You're combining good looks with practical. It's got a 6-speed manual gearbox as well, super sensible. You can see Lewis has clearly looked after it. He's left like the detailing bottles in the door card there, so he's clearly loved this car, man. So when I got offered it from him, I was like, yeah, I need to be doing something with him with this car. So let's get the engine started again. Even the fact that it's done 119,000 miles and it's still mint, the car's proper tidy. The good thing about high mileage cars, I suppose, is they are good value for money. If you wanted the same car with half the amount of mileage, it's probably double the amount of money. So we will talk about values shortly as well, by the way. So let's quickly put up HPI first. Volkswagen Golf GT Blue Motion Tech T, 5-door hatchback, 6-speed manual, 2 former keepers. That's really good for the age of the car. Black diesel, 2-litre bloody blah, boring stuff. Yeah, HPI spec check. We don't have a spec check, but the obvious things that this car's got, it's got front and rear parking sensors. It's got sat nav by the looks of things. That's pretty cool. It's got adaptive cruise in the front bumper. That's a nice thing. I'm pretty sure the GTs all came with that, but if they didn't, this has got that as an optional extra. Yeah, sat nav looks pretty decent as well, actually. It's also got drive select modes as well, so a bit like a Golf R, we can change it to sport mode. That's also quite a good feature, isn't it? That might help us when we do draggy time shortly. I'm not expecting it to be massively quick, but it's going to have a bit of poke in it, and we'll see how quickly it is on the leaderboard shortly. NMR check, so it's not been clocked. I'm guessing it wouldn't have been clocked because it's done 119,000 miles, and it might have done 180, I suppose. But yeah, it hasn't, because it's got no mileage discrepancies recorded. Market value, so this car, if it had 96,000 miles today, it would be worth, the retail value would be 9,130 quid, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's a great value for money car. I think that's exactly what this car is, and I can imagine that a lot of people could see themselves in this car, especially a lot of you lot watching, probably looking at this thinking, you know what, I could see myself driving that. That's quite a nice car, isn't it? So obviously the retail value would be slightly less because it's done 20,000 miles more than the quoted mileage there. But in fact, let's look at the CAP Black Book valuation. If we scroll down, we might be able to adjust. Yeah, we go, look, 120,000 miles. So £8,095 is the retail value today, according to CAP Black Book Live. All right, so gives you an idea what this car's worth. MOT, it's got a decent MOT on it as well. The 9th of January 2023, so it's all up to date. It's got a big pile of service history as well, which is nice. You can just see that this car has been loved. So the plans for this car, there is 2 plans for this car. Firstly, what I intend on doing with this car, guys, is I'm going to be giving it away on Planet of Dreams. I've been wanting to get a car that sort of fits lots of people, suits a wider audience of people, and when Lewis offered me this car, I was like, do you know what, Lewis, it's too much money for Planet of Dreams. And he said, Cal, I reckon this would be great for Planet of Dreams. I'm like, Lewis, I agree with you, but it's too much money, man. For those that don't know, I get all of my ad revenue and all of the money generated from dream catchers on Planet of Dreams. By the way, thank you to everyone who's supporting and signed up as a dream catcher, because it does help. It's only £9.99 a month, but it's a great help. I get all that money, put it together, and I buy stuff and give it back to my subscribers. What do I get out of it? I get content and I get growth on my channel. It's very positive. I love doing it, and as a result of it, I've managed to give away absolutely loads of stuff back to my subscribers, and it just keeps the ball rolling. I've not yet done a car of this kind of value because ultimately, like, it don't generate enough money to buy this sort of stuff, but we've managed to make it work. It is a high mileage car. Some people look at it and be like, yeah, it's done 119,000 miles, Cal, but it ain't like nothing special. You're right, it ain't like a low mileage gem, but it was a great way to get a Mark 7 Golf R on the channel, a Mark 7 Golf R, replica, wannabe, fake, whatever you want to call it, on the channel, and give you guys a chance to win it. So if you want to be in a chance of winning this car for absolutely nothing, I will put a link for it in the description below, all right? And if you do want to sign up, it's completely optional as a dream catcher, and I do want to stress, I always want to stress, it is completely optional, entirely up to you. But if you want to sign up, it costs you £9.99 a month, all right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to hit the roads, we're going to do draggy times, and then I'm going to talk about what I want to do to it. I'm going to touch on what I might want to do to this car before we give it away, all right? Let's just hit the road. Do you know what? I love diesel power, the way it's just on point, it's just there, and it's just power available. Obviously it does run out of steam. They never perform great on draggy times because especially not today, because it's raining. It's just suddenly started raining. Today's one of them days, you know, nothing's really gone to plan today. I filmed the video and the mic weren't plugged in. I had COVID last week, so this is like my first day back since getting COVID. So if you're thinking why is Cal looking a bit rough around the edges today, it's because he's recovering from COVID. And I go to do draggy times. The weather's great today, by the way. It's been a lovely day all day today. I go to do draggy times and yeah, it shuts it down. So I think we should be all right though. What I'll do is I'll pull over, but I was talking about draggy times. I think what we need to do is try to beat, the car that I really want to beat is the 420i Grand Coupe. BMW, nice looking car, 188 horsepower. It's got more power than this, but that done it in 9.01 seconds. I doubt we're going to beat that, but then the car below that on the leaderboard is, if I just pull over and this is laid by now, the car just below that on the leaderboard is a Toyota Yaris T-Sport. That done it in 9.77 seconds. So we've got to beat the Yaris. We probably won't beat the BMW 420i Grand Coupe, but that would be quite a good claim to fame if we did. So the rain has now stopped. The roads are obviously soaked, but we'll still give it a go anyway. All right, let's do it now. 3, 2, 1, come on. Traction control lights clicking in, but a little bit of loss of traction there. Come on, car. This is a quick car, man. I'm actually quite impressed with how quick this car is. Not fast, but it's, you know, it's pokey. I've used that word quite a bit in this video, no? Pokey. That's what diesels are, aren't they? So, run number 1, guys, 10.28 seconds. But it's raining. We didn't have it in sports mode. Traction control was on.
Jesus Christ.
I think what we need to do is do a whole new run, and this time give the car a better chance, yeah? Sport mode on, traction control. You get the idea. I actually can't find the traction control button in here, but we've got sports mode on. The road is looking dry immediately, so let's go again. Yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on! Yo! Come on, car. Super strong, diesel power, pure torque, 70 mile an hour, done. Oh my God. Oh my God. So guys, I had to sort of sensor beep it there just to sort of keep the suspense going. The little 2-litre diesel, 150 horsepower, Volkswagen Golf GT, Golf R replica, just done 20 to 70 mile an hour in, drum roll, 8.87 seconds. That makes it quicker than a BMW 420i Grand Coupe. Now imagine being sat in the driver's seat of this car next to a 420i Grand Coupe, which looks like an absolute weapon of a car in comparison, and beating it from 20 to 70 mile an hour. 20 to 70 is obviously legal times, legal speeds, by the way, guys. That's why we do it on this channel, and it's quite a good indicator, I suppose, of how fast the car is. So yeah, it did perform really well. Obviously my plans for this car is giving it away on Planet Dreams, but of course before I do that, I do want to get some content out of it. That is kind of the motive for Planet Dreams, get as much content out of these cars as possible. There isn't a lot to be done with this car because it's already basically perfect, but I think we could do a few more visual mods to this car. So I have got an idea for a visual mod. I'm not going to tell you exactly what that is right now, but do let me know in the comments below if you've got any input or ideas what you think we should do to this car. Obviously consider that we've got to do things on a bit of a budget because there is not a massive budget to spend on these cars, all right? So keep that in mind when you're throwing ideas at me. People are like, Cal, you need to give away your bloody Golf R and stuff like that, and like, people throw crazy ideas at me. I'm like, get your words out, Cal. Crazy ideas at me. I would love to give away bloody a Ferrari every week, but it ain't possible. But in a nutshell, if you've got any ideas, do let me know in the comments below. I think the priority thing for me with this car is this steering wheel. This needs sorting, man. If we could get a Golf R steering wheel and fit it to this car, I don't know how easy or possible or doable that is to do, but I would say that we could just hopefully buy one, bolt it on. If anyone out there's done that, that would be cool. And then tuning wise, if I get time before the giveaway date to get this car tuned, I know as soon as I mention this car to Will at VRS, he's gonna be like, Cal, let's just do a little stage 1 map. if he does say that and we do get the time, I will get it mapped before we give it away as well. I think that would be quite cool. It'd be quite a cool video to see, like the before and after power and draggy times. But if you have got any input on ideas for videos on this car, please do reach out. Let me know in the comments below. But in a nutshell, one of you lot is going to be winning this car in the next few weeks. All right. So big shout out again to Lewis for reaching out and sending me this car. It's a great car for the channel, and it's going to do someone good when they win it. All right. So yeah, going to wrap it up. Leave us that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, do me a favour, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new to my channel for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. If you're on Instagram as well, third and finally, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video. All right. Bye.